All characters in this game are over the age of 18. Okay. Okay, chat, you heard that? It's canon. It's university. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. You've been warned. Individuals suffering from anxiety, depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like a review detailed content warning? No. Chat, I'm pressing no. Just be prepared, mate. I don't want no spoilers. Okay? I don't want a bloody warning. Yes, I consent, mate. I don't care if it's disturbing. I played Frederick. It's all right. I've seen Baldy's head, mate. Nothing worse. Can you stop squeaking, Mike? Bloody hell, how many times did... Oh, my goodness. Look at me slaying, chat. Panicking. Right, we're going in. Raw dogging. Enter your name. MJ Chan. Right, we're MJG Chan, okay? The audio. You've got to be pissing. You've got to be pissing. You can't hear this. It's loud as bloody Crimbo. Hold up. This is so loud. How are you not hearing it? Hold up a minute. Let me try on here. Hold up. Give me a chance. Give me a second. Can you hear it now? Fixed it. Do you want it turned down or do you want it louder? Up or down? Down, okay. Right, that should be alright, chat, yeah? It's very loud on my end. I'm struggling greatly. Right, change it. We're just going to have MJ Chan. MJ Chan. Who's ready for MJ Chan and his bloody mysteries, mate? Right, we're cooking, chat. Who's ready for MJ Chan and his bloody mysteries? Let me just get the Twitch open. Yeah, we go. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her bloody arms in the air. Like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. Oh, I'm catty. We used to walk to school together on days like this. I'm going to have to turn this down. I can't hear my fucking self breathe. Goodness gracious, right. But we used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I'd get tired waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of her, the crosswalk, and let Sayuri catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe... Oh, it's MJ Chan locking. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, MJ Chan. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want to think we're a couple or something, because we're fucking not. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, MJ-chan, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? I'm not sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I was dismissively shit. Go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by. On the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Hey, we all been there, chat. We've all been there. I was talking about how worried that you... I can't read. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialise or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. Who put 11-teen in the chat? Oh God, not the 11-teen. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise that you'll try a little? Yeah, I'll guess that I can promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her bloody head. Oh, I'm slaying right now. Oh, I'm slaying. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs! Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I've got no choice but to start with the anime club. I need a drink. Oh, I need a drink. Oh, I need a bloody drink, mate. W voice acting accurate. Right. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come back into the classroom while I'm spacing out. I look around and realise that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me at sometimes, and that's impressive. You don't need to wait for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri? Yeah? There is no way that I'm going to your bloody club, mate. Meanie! Sayuri is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after that one was proposed to the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club that I'd bring a new member. Who just said Chud Club? Now, who just said Chud Club? MJG's evil devil just said Chub Club for MJ. You've got to be fucking feathering me, mate. I'm not going to the Chud Club. I'm either going to the Anime Club or the Literature Club. Can you lock into the series? I need another drink. I just choked on my water. Shut the stream off. I'm gonna be sick. I just choked on my water. Oh my goodness, I just spat that thing everywhere, mate. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Chud Club. I'm gonna be sick. Fucking Chud Club. I'm gonna be sick. You've got to be fucking... I better not drink, it's a fucking crisis right now. You've got to be fucking kidding me, the Chud Club. Oh, this fucking microphone. Right, lock in. Oh god. Oh god, the Chud Club. Get out. The Chud Club. I'm gonna... Right, lock in. You've got to lock in. Oh, you've got to lock in. I'm going to be sick. Oh, God. Stop. No, I can't. Now I've got the giggles. Now you fucked the entire series for me. I'm trying to get Sayuri to the bloody anime club, mate. Relax. You've got to be kidding. You've got to be fucking kidding. Right. Right, I've got to lock in. I've got to get into a dark fucking place, mate, because I can't stop laughing. Unky Chud Club. Right. I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises that you can't keep, Sayuri. I just can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to plan all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Oh, fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. God. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I beg your pardon. I dejectedly follow Sayuri across the school and up the stairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, there's a new member here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the classroom. Welcome to the literature... Oh God, I can't... Oh, this is going to be hard. I can't say literature. Gotta be fucking... welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. What do you mean Yuri pee on me? My wife. Seriously, you brought a boy... I'm a boy! Wait! Somebody just tell me right now, am I a boy? I thought it was a bloody anime girl. This entire time I've been acting like a fucking bratty little sundry! Oh, forget it. I've been trying to act like an annoyed bloody sundry, mate, this entire fucking time, and I'm a bloody bloke. You can be a sundry and a boy, that is true, and we're going to continue serving. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. MJ-chan, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Humph! The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Sasuke. Sasuke, fucking hell. Read the fucking screen, honk. Stop, because we're going to have a puppy playtime situation on our hands. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes her look like the first year student. Sorry, why am I thinking about this? I'm meant to be 18 in this game, by the way. Relax, yeah? Relax. 11 versus Humph. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to bloody Sayuri. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, MJ-chan. Monika smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well. We rarely talked, but we're in the same classes. Last year, Monika was the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Stop with the bloody protection. Fucking precaution. Gotta be kidding. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, MJ-chan. We have made the room... I can't read. Nah, this is a serious problem. Yeah, this is really bad. Come sit down, MJ-chan. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them, and I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have moved a few desks around to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's space next to Monika and one space next to Sayuri. I beg your fucking pardon, what do you mean you've widened the fucking space to fit me in? Sorry, what part of bloody widening the shit? Why do you need to widen it to fit me in, mate, like I'm a fucking truck reversing? No, less of the chud club. Bloody chud club. So what you're saying is I'm so thick I couldn't fit between the fucking chairs and you had to move it to the other side of the class. A complete renovation so I can sit down. Right. As Yuri meant... Oh, right, I've read that. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the classroom, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, ready. Ta-da! Ooh, woo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn on with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sayuri grabs the first one, then Monika, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talked with a mouth full and has already managed to get icing all over her face. I turn the cupcake round with my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Sorry. Of course Unk has one. You've got to stop. Because what do you mean, of course Unk has one? They literally offered me one! It would be rude not to. Banned. I turn the cupcake round. Yeah, little bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. His first of the whole tray. I didn't eat the entire fucking tray of brownies. Cupcakes. Brownies. I've got bloody other things on my mind right now. Right. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere else before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe. But not for you. No, you, dummy. Alright. Yo, Natsuki. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri heads to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each one of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Hello, Mary. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers have given us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it at all. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Because I'm incredibly good looking and not old and washed. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy to... Start again. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun, exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. Get the cupcakes out. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling my dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people. It's not even what he says. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I am winning. Yes, I am winning. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining the group. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So MJ-chan, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't have a good answer. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a good reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. MJ, you're my voice claim for everyone. How to stop being a chud. What do you mean, how to stop being a fucking chud? How would I know? Because I couldn't start being one. MJ's natural away go is so refreshing. What the fuck is an away go? What the hell is an away go? Right. You couldn't start because you were born a chud. You've got to be feathering. The bloody hell's an away go, mate. I'm not bothered about it. Right, I spoke without thinking and seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with a finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing. MJ Kun, haven't you heard of Chuditis? You're the main carrier. Chud fucking itis. Right. And telling a good story is such a foreign world, in such a foreign world, is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lights... Fuck! The way her lights... She's not a fucking car, mate. You've got to be kidding. Right, the way her eyes light up. That she finds comfort in a world of books, not people. The way her lights. Fucking hell. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I read a horror book once. This is brutal, mate. I didn't know I had to read during this game. I'm panicking now. I'm panicking. I desperately grasp something I can tell... Right, relax. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a bloody rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes you think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror! Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it back! Who the hell is Daniel Larson? Who the fuck is Daniel Larson? Right, I'm searching it up. And if it's terrible, you're getting permanent. He's a what? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Get it off the screen now. I know exactly who that is. You're banned permanently on every platform you've ever been on, mate. No, you're just banned on every platform you've ever fucking bid on. Because what are you talking about? You've got to be fucking kidding. Yarnaby, what on earth about me sounds like fucking Daniel Larson? And secondly, why is that your first chat? First time chat, bloody Daniel Larson. Bollocks to it. Forget it. And give that back. What do you mean I didn't say it? You literally did. Literally here. Right, I'm done. Right, get in here. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just so as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer, are you yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Stop. They're spamming the fucking Reddit one. Stop. They're spamming the Reddit bloody MJ. I can't. No. It goes too well. Goes too well. You've got to be fucking kidding. The truest form of writing is the writing closest to oneself. Stop. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. The entire chat's filled with fucking Bonnie Blue and bloody Reddit. You've got to be kidding. Got the fire coming out of his hands as well. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have made it a fucking paid emote. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. We're in big trouble. We're in a calamity now. Look at the entire fucking chat. Look at the entire chat. No, I'm gonna be sick. It's just filled with fucking Reddit me. Oh god, no. Bonnie Blue. Goodness gracious. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. The entire fucking chat. The entire chat! Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write our own poems. Then next time we meet, we'll all share for each other. That way, we're all even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Less of the Chud Club, please. Less of the Chud Club. Isn't that right, MJ-chan? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Humph! MJ-chan. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. So I'm just an absolute throbber, mate. Right! Okay, I've decided then. Unky wonky, I've came for you. I beg your pardon, kiddie paw. Okay, I've decided then. Yeah, make sure you're all following. Look at him throbbing in the chat. Okay, I've decided then. No, don't spam that one. Don't spam that one. The entire chat's going to have a fucking warning, mate. We're going to have to put an epilepsy bloody warning if you keep spamming that one. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just come for the cupcakes, I wouldn't be super pissed. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to next meeting so we can all share. Not me getting gaslit. That's gracious, I've been bullied into the fucking thing. Monika looks over to me once more. MJ-chan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monika, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the floor. Meanwhile, the girls continue... Hey, MJ-chan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I have never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way back home. Mate, I live in a nice part of town. Fucking hell. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I beg your fucking pardon. Right, we might have to get them permabanned, because what have I just read in the chat? The MILF vacuum says, you guys ask someone who's borderline illiterate to play a reading game. Borderline illiterate! I'm gonna fucking throw up. What do you mean? Oh, because I misspoke in Poppy Playtime after getting battered for 6 hours straight, I'm borderline fucking illiterate. You read food as floor. When? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. No way I did it. Someone clip it now. Someone clip me doing it, because I don't believe it happened. Did it happen? You've got to be fucking feather. 2 minutes ago. Borderline illiterate. I'm going to be sick. God, forget it. Just put it behind you. And I guess that starts with a writing a poem tonight. You've got to be kidding. borderline fucking illiterate. Right in a bloody... Forget it. I need a drink. I need a drink. Which Doki is your favourite, MJ? Oh, that's difficult. We're very early on. Maybe Yuri. Maybe Yuri. Yuri's got a little bit of that. What's it called? Not Sundry, the other one. What's the other one that's not Sundry? Where they're hold offish. When they're like, well, I don't really like you, but I kind of do. Do you know what I mean? Like that. No, not Yandere. Not fucking Yandere. The other one. Where you standoffish. It might be Sundry. I don't know. I'm searching them up. I'm searching them up. Somebody remind me to get rid of... The word dearie. Right, open it. Somebody remind... Oh, God, get it off the screen. I don't know what I'm looking at. Dearie is a term for an overly affectionate character. No, not that one. No, not a dearie, the other one. Boldeary. Chud. Not a fucking chud, is it? Right. Hold up. Let me put Sundry. Because it might be Sundry. Where they kind of don't like you, but they do. Sundry is a Japanese term used to describe a character archetype. Yeah, they start a bit cold and aloof and hostile, but gradually start getting warmer. That one. Right. It's time to write a poem, chat. I'll show you a MILF vacuum. A bloody MILF vacuum. MILF vacuum. What, you want to talk about illiterate? Watch this. Oh God, what do I do? Dandiri. What's a Dandiri, chat? What's a Dandiri? Yeah, it's a Dandiri. Yeah, she's a Dandiri, chat. Right. Right. Do I want peaceful, pleasure, meagre? Friends. I think Friends is very good. Because I've just got to know them. So I don't want to be too much going on about bloody affluent. Right, Friends. Captive. Precious friendship. Yeah, yeah. Kawaii. Yeah, Kawaii Friends. Giggle. Incongruent. Shopping with the friends. Bliss. Hey, could I say bliss if I was illiterate, mate? Dance with my friends. Kitty. Oh. Climax. Feather. Nibble. I'm gonna be sick. Oh, I'm gonna be physically sick. Sing. Let's put sing. Goodness gracious. Fireworks. Death. Comfort. How long is this fucking poem? Awesome. Dream. That's what the point of the mask is, chat. Beauty. Anime, because I wanted to go to the anime club, remember? Lost! Oh, God. Cage! Oh, my goodness, why is there a cage option? God, games, just put games. Feathers and cages, bloody hell, they've been listening to the stream. Pure. Papa. Vibrant. Oh my goodness, don't look at the second one. Love. Doki Doki. The fuck does that mean? Socks. Just put love, get it off the screen. Oh, good job we didn't put this on the fucking tickery. Cheeks! What do you mean, cheeks? Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm gonna be sick. Cheeks, a cage, feathers, and bloody something. Hi again, MJ-chan. I think Monika is the more forthcoming one. The more positive one. Confident. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, MJ-chan. I hope that this is not too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not that accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't want to even join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. MJ-chan always gives the best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set the house on fire once. It's so... You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and MJ-chan become friends too? Sayuri? As Yuri... Don't tell Mel vacuum. Don't tell... As Yuri. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me in. Oh, Yuri, even though you... This is bad. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayuri! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is such a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big it to a... Doki Doki Illiterate Club. Why is that a clip? What do you mean Doki Doki fucking Illiterate Club? Yeah, I won't make it a... You've got to be fucking feathering me, mate. Forget it. You've got to be kidding. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal. If you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it after, if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading that much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. MJ on the wall. Who's the illiterate of them all? So why is that in the chat then? By a mod. The illiterate of them all. You've got to be feathering me. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing about what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off the schedule of activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monika are having a cherry... Oh, it's getting bad. 11 clocks. Sayuri and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Fucking cherry conversation. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. In a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I meant to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Yuri's conversation with Monika. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? The chat is absolutely feathering me right now. I mean, it's just absolutely battering me, mate. And after they come, we can do the same thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayuri is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good plan. Point. Stop. I'm not even looking at the chat. In that case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. Isn't there like a 60-year-old man retaking his final exams in another country? How the fuck would I know about that then, average Scott? Average's score. Forget it, I can't even read chat. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the events itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind to things that make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ooh woo! I open my eyes to find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry! Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. MJ, stop blushing. Ooh-woo. She's all mine. I beg your pardon, crystallized. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over your face. Sayuri glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly rushing this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all over the bloody place, mate. I run my fingertips down Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for it. There's more than just your bloody hair, mate. Look at your bow. Isn't it straight either? And this toothpaste stains on your bloody collar. I tried to wipe the stain off with my finger. But nobody would ever even notice. Of course they would. Nobody's bloody gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you a meanie. And you don't even keep your bloody blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayuri? Why do you think you've not got a bloody boyfriend already? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you thank me bloody later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better you look, you'll change your bleeding mind. Oh God, no. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid! It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to bleeding close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit properly? It did when I bought it. So, if I ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh God. Oh God, where are we going with this? I feel physically ill. What have you got me playing? Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel so strange to see Sayuri's blazer buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. Ooh! It's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayuri puts her arm down and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? That's why you're saying that like it's a good thing. Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let me do things like this. And take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these bloody embarrassing things, will ya? Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on the bloody waking up earlier, mate, because I'm sick of it. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are for taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayuri. Aw, but I was joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Oh? Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! MJ-chan, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this thing before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I'm not taking a breather, we're raw dogging this back to back. Oh my goodness, we're doing a poll! Oh, I'll have a breather now. New poll. Who to pick? Everyone lock in. Sayuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Monika. Right, you've got 2 minutes, chat, and I'm having a break. Breather. There you go, chat. Poll. Pick who we're going with. Are we going Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monika? Chat, you've got to be honest. I have been serving in this, by the way. Absolutely locked in. Chat, I'm going to sue whoever came out and said Chud Club at the start because there's pissing water everywhere. Because I laughed. You made me laugh while I was drinking about the fucking Chud Club. I'm going to remind the bloody Discord to get in here. While you vote, get in the pissing Twitch now. I'm slaying. They're sat here typing away. Get into the chat now. Piss off! What are you doing in the Discord? Get in! Permad. You what? Carbot, our favourite ancestor. Right. I beg your pissing Pardon, mate. What do you mean, our favourite ancestor? Stop spamming it! Why is he spamming it? The fuck is it spamming it for, mate? Carmel, no. MJ on the wall, I'm not reading it. Get out. Monika won! Chat, Monika has won the poll. I'm shocked by that. Oh, I'm shocked! Monika? Ooh, woo! Stop. I'm gonna be sick. No, I'm actually gonna be sick. Why did I say that? Why did I fucking say that, mate? I'm gonna be sick. Let's have a look at the poll. Oh my goodness gracious. Who's give this pissing turtle its own mind? We going Monika then, chat. Let's go. Right. I'm going to remind the Discord. Break. Over. Back. On. Doki. Right, they've been warned. I'm a stupid turtle. Stupid turtle. Yeah, you fucking are, mate. Right. Why is everyone clipping the uwu? Pack it in. Right. Monika, you voted for Monika. Don't have a go at me, chat. You guys voted for Monika. It's a democracy. I should start with Monika. She seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted her to know that I'm putting the effort in. W. Jaden. W. Callie. Hi, MJ Chan. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow. I'm more settled. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, MJ Chan. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading a bit too much into it? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound just like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, each to their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable with this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read me a poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I like to sound confident. My boyfriend just asked if MJ was Michael Jackson in disguise. So you think that Michael Jackson just faked his own bloody death, mate, and is playing Doki Doki fucking Literature Club on the Twitch? Go and tell your boyfriend that no, I'm not fucking Michael Jackson, mate, and I'm not in bloody Neverland. Right, lock in. Chuddy Chuddy Chuddage Club. I can't believe what I'm reading. What the fuck do you mean, Chuddy Chuddy fucking Chuddage Club, mate? Well, that's because I have... That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction, the sparkle, the protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. A reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole with infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Fuck is she talking about? What the fuck else she on about? Who's him? Emo Chud. Birth point of view. I'm gonna be sick. That is not a wall that you came out of. I bloody hope not. Completely shite. The poem or my reading. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback, really. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing of between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yes, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way of thinking about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Should we do another poll? View results. I'll go on the results actually. So Yuri was the second most voted. We're going Yuri. We're going Yuri. Or should I do another poll? Another poll. Right, we're doing another quick poll. I'll do it for a minute. You got a minute. You got a minute. Yuri. Sayuri. Natsuki. I'm putting it only for a minute this time. Do you understand me? You've been warned. Right, poll is live. Who are these chuds? Who's a chud? Piss off is the chud. Right, the poll's live. Vote on the poll. Yuri's winning again. So I see a lot of haters about Yuri. She's pulling away. Make sure you vote. Oh yeah, I'm playing Doki Doki. Oh Doki Doki. Doki Doki. No one likes Yuri. Yuri's chopped. They're just not. They're just not. You leave her alone. We're going Yuri. They won. They're just not chopped. They're just absolutely not fucking chopped, by the way. Right. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why'd you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learnt to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit them two together. The end result is that both styles and the expressiveness are weakened. You what? Is she just dissing my fucking writing? Well, I'll never write again then. Go on, I'll never read again. Since you want to disrespect. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different styles and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, who's put this as a fucking poll then? So who's put this as a fucking poll in the chat? Is MJ a wash furry? Yes, he's so meta. No, baths but furry. No, unkage is too old. None at all. I beg your fucking pardon. What the fuck are these answers? No, unkage is too old to be a wash furry. What the fuck does that mean? No baths but furry. So I don't even bath, but I'm a furry. And yes, he's so meta. MJ, you're a sundry. I'm going back to Yuri, because I can't even fucking deal with the bloody twitchery. So uwu. Uwu. Bathe, actually. You sound like fucking Yuri. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. I can't fucking read this. I don't know what the fuck she's saying. What's the second word? The tendrils. What does it say? Yeah. Yuri, sort out your handwriting. I can't read a fucking word of it. Tendrils? Fuck is a tendril? I'm searching it up. Because you're just making up words, Yuri, and it's not fair. It's not even a word. Tendrils are a plant organ. So she's just making up shit then. A slender thread-like appendage of a climbing plant, often growing in a spiral form that stretches out. So what's she on about then? The fuck is a tendril? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calmly, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicken back. Fuck's you talking about? Right, have a bath. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have such terrible handwriting, you do. Your handwriting is bloody rancid, mate, and you're never going to make it in this industry. You're literally never going to make it in this industry because your handwriting is grim, mate. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all, you liar. But it took you long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it really was descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Who? Actually, the story is about a ghost. The ghost... This is bad. Is MJ a wash furry? Yes, he's so meta with 63%. We'll get everyone of your band. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, MJ-chan. Where are you going, Casper, Natsuki's wife? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the world. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't thought of it like that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, they wouldn't be long before you pick up on these things too. The hell is on my screen? So what the fuck is happening here then? No. Will MJ soil himself hard? Yes. In his grandpa's diaper? Yes. Respectfully, he never would. He pissed himself instead. He pisses and shits. He's a furry. So why on earth is this a fucking poll then? Who's making these polls? Who the fuck just made that a poll then? You've got to be feathering me. You've got to be feathering me. I'm reading the poll. Forget it. Right, just remember it won't be long before you pick these things up too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Right. Let's have an actual poll, please, and get that off the screen. You've got to be fucking kidding me. The bloody mods are up. Sayuri or Natsuki next? Okay, 1 minute. Hey, 1 minute chat. Poll. Nah, I feel like somebody's going to clip all me misspeaking and bloody shit. Natsuki, where's the poll? Is it live? Oh, it's beautiful. Is anyone going to vote on the poll? You've got to be feathering Sayuri or Natsuki! Natsuki's winning with 1 fucking vote. 2 votes, fine, we're doing Natsuki then. Nobody bothered voting on the poll. Right, I'll do the poll again. I'll do the poll again. Right, it's up again, it's up again. Vote on the poll, you've got a minute. Natsuki or Sayuri? Natsuki. Natsuki's winning 17-8. You don't like any of them, my goat, W. Yarnaby. Mate, this is a banger, mate. This is an absolute banger. Natsuki's pulling away. Natsuki has won. Right. Bit of Natsukage. Right, lock in, chat. Okay, well, let's start with these things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Huh? That's what the point of sharing in the first place. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things, Natsuri. The fuck is Natsuri? Fucking Natsuri! Who the fuck is that? I'm gonna be sick. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Bloody Natsuri. Ah, you've got to be fucking kidding me. You're not a chud, I swear. W modded. Right. I'm gonna be fucking Nats. I'm gonna be sick. Right. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things, Natsuki. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when I was writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like bloody Monika said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, haha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what my literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying that you really liked it? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. What did you say? I don't know what you said. Irk! Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. Ooh! You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you, you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you are all self-important. Pretty sure you never said that, actually. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr. Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. This is the worst amount of slop I've ever read in my pathetic chud life. You're stupid, you're a freak, get out of the literature club! You're never gonna make it, mate. You're gonna fail at everything you fucking try. It's disgusting, mate. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb. Brilliant, mate. Is this literature club or bloody National Geographic? No soul, no heart, no rhythm, no rhyme, no hope. Go to the Chud Club then if you don't like it. The Pink Chuddy Club. Oh, I'm going to the Pink Chuddy Club. Bollocks to it. Yeah. I told you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high cut school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. Neither do I, mate. I'm lying. But isn't the point of the poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up the rhymes at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I could realise. Man who can't read tries to judge poetry. Do you mean man who can't read? You've got to be bollocking me. That's what I meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. What's up, wonky wonky woo? So, why's that just been said then? Hello, Heart Tone. Thank you for the follow. Unky wonky fucking woo. Right, who should I do a poem on next? Sayuri. Oh my goodness! This is so good, MJ-chan! Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayuri? You must be seriously overreaching. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I... Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poems, it's not just a poem. It's an MJ-chan poem. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings inside of it. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. Unky, wonky boo, hee hee, ooh woo. So why's that your first time chat then? Fun, funny, funners. Unky, wonky boo, hee hee, ooh woo as your first chat. You're so weird, Sayuri. I'm really happy that you wrote me. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said, MJ-chan. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a big part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah! I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That's my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Oh god, I'm gonna be sick. I swallowed air and I'm gonna be sick. Right. We'll see about that. Oh god, no. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish a rainy day? Wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no! I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean! I still tried my best! Yeah. I didn't mean it to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad that I skipped breakfast. I get all cranky. Stop. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That That was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Quanky. Quanky. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Stop, I'm quanky. I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be fucking sick. Time is it? 10 o'clock. I've been on this for 2 hours. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem stands up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Oh, I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri, and Monika are happily chatting. I just get so fucking nervy. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles. What's with this language? Huh? Did I do something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem, to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism in the shit? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be bloody cute, mate? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try to come up with something nice? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Humph! If I was looking for bloody suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it. And MJ-chan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of me bloody own, mate. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Nah! And MJ-chan liked my poem too, you know. And he even told me how impressed by it. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress the new member, Yuri. Oh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that MJ-chan appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No! If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everything okay, everyone? Well, you know what? I wasn't the ones whose boobs... Oh, God. Where are we going with this? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew bigger as soon as MJ-chan started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like you guys fighting. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed that I was standing there. MJ-chan! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all bloody convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have a figure it out. Help me explain it to her, MJ-chan. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and emotions and shit. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, but limiting yourself. It's always a waste. You understand this, right, MJ-chan? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be poll time, poll time. I'm writing it now, chat. We're going to put 2 minutes on this mother. Yuri. Natsuki. Sayuri. You've got 2 minutes on this mother. Vote on the poll at the top. I'm gonna have a drink. Who are we gonna get closer to? Yuri Natsuki or Sayuri? Scott McTominay, W. Natsuki. Natsuki. Oh God, what did I put? Natsuki. That's not even a fucking character, mate. Sayuri and Yuri are dead close. Vote. L the Goat says with the first time chat, MJ's probably kicking his feet behind the screen like the sundry he is. I'm not a bloody sundry, mate. I'm a fucking yandere and I'll get the claws out. MJ Eerie is blushing. Oh God, it's razor thin. Natsuki is not rated, by the way. Not a bit. Yandere Maxin. Chat, vote on the poll before it ends. It's closing. Natsuki, Yuri, or Sayuri. It's a tie. If it's a tie, I vote. If it... Naya! Hang on, I'm going to flip a coin. That's a good idea. Then I don't get involved. It's best of 5. Get 5 and you win. aura. Sayuri wins! Hey, I gave you the chance and Sayuri has snatched it at the death. Oh my goodness. Sayuri is. Do you mean fuck my life? I forgot you were live, I beg your pardon, Neptune. You better get the bloody Prime sub out for forgetting most of the stream. Right, lock in. Sayuri it is, chat. Help me, Sayuri! Natsuki? Did I pick Natsuri? Did I pick Natsuri? Natsuki? What did I pick? Natsuki glares at me, driving up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri! Huh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting. He's making Sayuri uncomfortable. Pack it the fuck in, yeah? How can I make you two? How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making it awful for your friend like this? MJ-chan. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first bloody place. Excuse me? Are you bleeding listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes ya. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with so few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are you fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same they've always been. I'm gonna be sick. Big and beautiful! Sayuri! Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Sayuri! Sayuri stands up triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blanket expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is the vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organise things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see that get hurt herself. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does not make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. MJ-chan, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat little thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learnt something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a bit about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing the one I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. MJ-chan! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri? About what happened earlier? Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise you, they're wonderful people. MJ, please speed up the reading. I'm trying to paint a fucking picture, mate. I'm literally trying to paint a fucking picture and some whimsy. Advert, no. You know a way to get rid of adverts, chat. If you got Amazon Prime, right. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make such good friends with you. Phew! You know, MJ-chan, it's nice to get spend so much time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes that too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun! Sigh. Oh. It looks like Sayuri hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, I'm a real one. Should we change the theme? Chat, what we saying? Should we change the theme? Horror theme. Should I go horror theme? I don't know the other themes. So you got a graveyard, the Doki Doki, time. Horror. Who does horror unlock? Your shit just crashed. Oh my goodness. What does horror unlock? Like, which character likes the horror? Yuri. Should we try and lock in with Yuri? skimping. No. Yes. Which character do you want us to focus on? Yuri. Which one is the favourite? Which one's your guys' favourite? Is it Monika? Is it Yuri? Is it bloody Sayuri? Yuri, the best character. Yuri. Yuri. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going. Don't say raw doggy. Fucking horror. Okay, we're gonna try and unlock Sayuri by doing horror. Hopeless. Oh, so she's a bit like, you know what I mean? Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. Okay. Hopeless. Feather. Frightening. Kawaii. Oh my goodness, it's a banger. I don't know which one to go. Out. You've got to be feathering. What? Cheeks! Oh god, I'm panicking. Bollocks! Fuck! You've got to be shivering. Fluffy! Bollocks! No. Bollocks! Why are half of these going to the other one then? I thought she was meant to be the one who's bloody emotional. You've got to be feathering! I'm trying to get bloody Yuri! I've gone a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, MJ-chan. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have me reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously reaches her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down, lets the contents spill out on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, yeah? That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, yeah, you wouldn't have been asking for a snack to be coming to the club. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget all your shitting coins, so I'm paying for it. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Ooh! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel bloody guilty, mate. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell MJ-chan to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in me book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the consequences of the shit. Retribution? That. Still, coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool ya. Sayuri knows exactly what the pissing hell she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the pissing club. Even told me about it. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me a bit more credit than that, for fuck's sake. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whap! Kaya! Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie with a plastic wrapped around it. Sayuri glances round. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard all your blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Is that Sayuri speaking or MJ? We all know that he likes his food. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayuri suddenly claps her hands together around her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Beg your fucking pardon. Right. Yours looks so really good, Natsuri. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Ooh. Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayuri? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her? Late today? Not me. Yeah, I ain't heard nothing either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monika, choose the club over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glazes at me. Yeah, never mind. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard a bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. I'm gonna be sick. Yay! What did you just say? Glazes, glaze at me. Buddy, don't get ahead of yourself. Unk's thinking about glazed donuts again. I'm not thinking about glazed donuts! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, MJ-chan. You are, though. I'm definitely fucking not thinking about glazed donuts. I misspoke. Heaven forbid I speak for nearly 3 sodding hours in a row and make one mistake, mate. One singular mistake. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone else has settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki has disappeared into the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. Stop with the 11 fucking clocks, please. Stop with the 11 clocks. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh! It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. 2! Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. Protection, skimping, 11 clocks. I'm bussying even a word. What the fuck does bussying even a word mean? Bussying! You've got to be shitting me. You said bussying. Yeah, it is a word. It means bussy if there's more plural of them. Isn't that right, chat? Multiple bussets. Isn't that right, chat? Multiple bussets. Right. Give me a second. I'm just going to go for a tactical tinkle before I soil. I'm going for a tactical tinkle, chat. Don't miss me too much. 2. Okay, Unk. I beg your pardon. I'm starting to speak like fucking Yuri again. Right. Be right back. Tinkle achieved. Hands washed. Trolls can't relate. Do you mean the smell's back? His body's... Sorry, have I just come back to you all fucking dissing me over and over and over and over again? Meow, 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 chud. Further stink. What is that smell? Sorry. So you've just spent the last 10 minutes that I've gone for the fucking piss just saying that I stink. Minging. So we're just bullying me at this point. Ooh, that stench. His room defo smells. My nose hair just burnt off the smell. So what the fuck is happening in the Twitch? You have got to be bollocking me, mate. Oh, broke the fucking... You've got to be feathering. You have got to be feathering! Why did the bloody thing crack? MJ, I'm falling asleep. You better stay awake. I didn't break the keyboard. So what happened, chat? My eyes are crying from the stench. Mate, sweating doesn't count as a shower. Please go and shower. Cheers, mate. So what I'll do is continue playing Doki Doki fucking Literature Club, mate. And you can relax. I've aged 30 years at the sheer appearance of the stench. Atlantis sunk again. So what the fuck is happening? Yeah, how long are this game's left? Unky, you allergic to soap? No, I'm not bloody not right. How long is Doki Doki Literature Club? Plus 4.5 hours. Unky Unky Chud Chug Club. Chat, I tried to thug it. I'm going to tell you a little story before we go back in. Chat, I'm going to tell you. There's a little story. And this is genuinely fucking true. So I'm getting angry because you absolute set of fucking chuds, mate, decide to just absolutely bully me, mate, right? Okay? So I start smashing the desk. I tried to thug it. This is true. This is a true story, by the way. So I'm smashing the desk, yeah, as I usually do. There's a remote right next to me. I didn't see it there. I smashed it as hard as I could, and my hand is in fucking agony, by the way. It's in agony. Complete and utter agony. And I sat in silence for about 10 seconds because I'm in complete and utter fucking agony, and it's all your fault, mate. And it's leaning to the slightly to the fucking left as well. Oh, God. No one cares, chuddy. Buddy. No one... Holy yawn, washed. Unky wonky woo woo. Bear, stop making excuses. Forget it. Right, just go in. Right, back on the law. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? So what the fuck are you even saying now? Because I can't even read on the thing. Your meat gloves would protect you from the pain, so stop lying. Local Birmingham news have stated warning about MJ's fumes that may cause acid burns. So we've got it through fucking Birmingham news now that there's a fucking acid cloud on the way. You've got to be bollocking me, mate. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She's targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life's in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts falling apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. So Girthy Squirt says love you, MJ, and MXN says I hate him. So why are you here? OMG, I hate him so much. Who's your fave Matty Patty? Matty bloody Patty. I'm going to start barking. Do you think if MJG took a bath, the water would turn pitch black? So what are we... I'm going to break my fucking hand banging this desk. Do you understand me? Pick mercy. I ain't playing over slot, mate. Fur costume reveal. Be careful, lad. Yuri made it sound... Right, yeah, we read that. Yuri gently giggles, and all of a sudden... Oh, you're not a fan of that sort of thing, MJ-chan? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologise. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Oh God. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. MJG versus iShow Speed Barkov. So I'm not going to do a Barkov, am I? I'm not going to start barking, mate, and see who wins. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry about that. That just means you're passionate about reading. That's the least I can do. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading. I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said that you were looking forward to it. Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and put it into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Notice how it says slip in, chat, because I'm very petite and I just slipped in like a feather. I'm very slim like a feather and I just slipped in. Isn't that right, Jack? Slipped in because you're oily. Petite J. The chair leg sunk into the floor. You've got to be feathering. Right. Oh! Yeah! Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just I just sometimes... I can't fucking read, mate. Oh, I can't read. It's just something I'm not very used to. That's it. Reading in company with someone. What did you just say, mate? MXNSTRXLLLL. MJ, if you step into Tokyo, I'm beating the snot out of you. What the fuck are you talking about, mate? I come to Tokyo, I run it, mate. Number one. W city, mate. W country. I come there, what you gonna do, mate? I'll have bloody Yuri on one side and bloody Natsuki on the other, and I'll have you. You're talking about I'll beat the snot out of you. They would think you're Godzilla. If I catch you in Uzbekistan, don't worry about that one, mate. Right. That's it. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sir, sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my butt more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here, Yuri takes the left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the shit. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after I flick it to her side. So what the fuck am I reading in the chat then? So why are you just dissing me now for about half an hour? She's holding her breath. Yuri's arm got swallowed by the belly rolls. You've got to be fucking kidding me. What am I reading in the chat? MJ, your boobs are bigger than Yuri's. I beg your fucking pardon, mate. She's crying from the stench. How to become a chud strategy guide. So why would I read that with Yuri, mate? You've got to be feathering. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's like cutting onions, Yuri. Moobies, Matty Patty. Your stench cloud is airing out the entire club room. Could we just have a 5-minute fucking break on me, please? I'm tapping out. Because what do you mean? She's trying so hard to hold it. Yeah, her bloody feelings for me, mate. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting to me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over to Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. The fuck am I playing? I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? Hey, Yuri, you could say that again. Oh, Yuri, you could say that again. Step 1 toe in the Midlands and you're getting slimed. I beg your fucking pardon. I'll step 1 toe wherever I want. 10 toes, mate, not bothered. No way that Yuri's fucking dissing me like this. You're not used to reading. W Soda Crusher. Mate, you've got 9 toes. Step in Liverpool, I'm getting a year 7 with a random fizz. And a ham and cheese panini to save me. I don't know what that means. Right. I don't mind being patient if it takes a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently going across the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses a lot of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but you're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. So laggy, and he sounds like a Discord mod living in his mother's basement. Fucking hell! MJ Chan, yes, Wesky Poo, it's accurate. MJG isn't a human anymore. He's evolved into a worm with many roles. So why did you put that in the chat? MJ, are you the glab glub glab glab? No, I'm fucking not, mate. 9-toed, my singing monster character. Chan is for girls. No, they're not. No, it's not. MJ Chan, will you call me senpai? No, I bloody won't. Forget it. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But MJ Chan, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing to think about. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more, it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think that's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not that. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess we'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. What do you mean you're radioactive, mate? You give stink ball vibes. MJ, now you got to wear a maid outfit and dance. Well, thank you for the 100 bits, but I'm not going to be shaking tuckers for it. I'll tell you that for free. Thank you for the 100 bits. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into me bag. It's got to be Yuri. Right, we're doing a vote. We're doing a vote. Mental note. This is brutal, mate. It's fucking brutal. Mental note. Fucking hell. The metal note, mate. Vote on the character. Poll at the top. Fucking metal note, mate. You've got to be shitting. Your stench could be used as a hydrogen bomb. Could we vote on the poll, please, and lock in? Do I have to stay here for the rest of my life, MJ-chan? Yes, you do, Wesky Poo. Yes, you do. Yes, you bloody do. Every single stream, I better see you here or you're banned permanently. Valid. I'm gonna go shower now, you better bloody not. You better not! Right, vote on the poll. Yuri is winning. Yuri is clearing them up. Like MJ said, let it crust. No, they don't, crazy girls. They have to lock in. Is the crust. I beg your pardon. Do you mean like a pizza? Very, very tasty and filled with aura. Accurate. Your belly has crust. Let me crack today, MJ. No, I don't think I will be for one bit. What do you think of me? One bit, mate. Yeah, you can crack me in half. Who won then? Yuri absolutely cleaned up. So we're going to go Yuri, Sayuri, and then I'll let you choose between Monika and Natsuki. No, you may not crack, mate. Yuri. Let's see what you've written today. 3 bits, you're going to need a lot more. Add 5 zeros on the end, mate. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? MJ-chan, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. I beg your fucking pardon. Thank you for the 30 bits. Another 5 zeros and maybe. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Lag? Hold up. It better not be fucking lagging. It's lagged! What do I do? Right, refresh the Twitch. Not pray. Oh, not like this, please. You've got to be bollocking! Oh God, what's wrong with it, mate? His stench fried the PC. No, it fucking didn't. Don't start spreading rumours. Huh? It's not moving! Chat, it's not moving. I don't know what to do. I'm feathered. How do I save? Save. You've got to be fucking feathering me, mate. What's going on? Only a fat chud could manage this. Well, thank you for the fucking kind words, mate. You've got to be fucking kidding. What a rude thing to say to somebody. Only a fat chud. Get a move on. I'm trying. I'm desperately fucking trying, mate. Oh, I'm desperate. You. It's worked. I fixed it. I don't know what happened. It was not even my internet, mate. It was a bloody shit. Nelly, laugh my ass off. We're still going. We might have to raw dog this on to tomorrow as well. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Hold up, Yuri. What's going on? The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was sleeping. Bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread was a fucking hungry. I can't fucking speak. A hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon incitements its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon. I slice the bread fresh and safe. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. I wish I lush of blood, a rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, I feel myself again. What the fuck are you talking about, Yuri? What you yapping on about raccoon for, mate? I'm sick of hearing about it. I wish I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday. This is shite, mate. I can see that, and it's rubbish. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what the poem's about. Yeah, I ain't got a fucking clue, mate. I ain't got a clue, mate. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. What, just spouting bollocks about random animals for an hour? That's your writing style, mate. Give it up then and never dream about ever making it, because you'll never do it. Using the poems as a canvas to express vivid imagination and conveying emotions through them. Unky Poo, your screen time on the communal nursing home computer is done. You need to take your meds and go to beddy boys, please. I beg your fucking pardon. Weren't you just saying that I can't step foot in the Midlands? Yeah, if I take a face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to fucking mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. No one relates to this, mate. Like, literally nobody fucking relates to anything that you're saying. You're talking about a raccoon eating some bread, mate, and you giving it him. Who does it? It's got rabies. Belt it over a fence. I wanted to express the way it makes me feel more to indulge in my unusual hobbies. It's those things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Hey MJ, you haven't been active on the furry roleplay server recently. Is everything okay? I have never been on one, and I'm never going on one ever. What you talking about? How dare you start spreading lies to the tech deck? So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, MJ Chan? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, If I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit right now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. I am a good listener. I beg your pardon. Welcome back, Carmel. Sayuri! Oh my goodness gracious! Sayuri has just followed me on the Twitch. MJ-chan, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, Sayuri's in the fucking chat. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Hey, start getting to school a bit quicker, mate. Oh, and guess what, Sayuri? You're next, mate. You're next. MJ-chan, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who start again. You're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki! Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Wah! Stop thinking weird things, idiot! I just mean that you're really an expressive person, I guess. Relax. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid, miserable, disgusting, filthy little chud life, you see, Eri? But you somehow make everything in your life adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that one. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that weird connection. It's your fault for being in me bloody business all the time. Get your beak out, yeah? I don't know if I understood. Sigh. Oh. You never understood when I'm trying to explain, do ya? Sayuri! I pat Sayuri's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayuri starts fiddling with the pencil in her hands. Hey, MJ-chan. Will you give me a poem? I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because... well... it's the first time you've written something for me. Naya! Sayuri, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write it for you. So, you know. Are you even listening? Well, whatever. I'll give it you on the way home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil. Sayuri hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry! It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk beside her to support her knees shaking. I'm a little bit clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Yeah. I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit on the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh, God. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all me dreams. Little ball of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with me thumb and a forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle with a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave. Fucking hell, what you on about? Discovering the secret hiding in the notes and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. Relax, yeah, relax. I blow the dust off me bottles. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between me feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside me head. So what's she talking about? Holy crap! Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of yourself. Oh, thanks! I feel it. I feel like I'm meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm going to keep it up until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always got an habit of obsessing with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of them times. But seeing the passion in her eyes, it's hard to make me to be pessimistic. Natsuki's heart. No way we got Natsuki in here. We've got Natsuki in the chat. Oh God. We've got Natsuki and Sayuri in the chat. Oh my goodness, bloody grimacy. You better be here tomorrow, Weskipo. You better bloody be here. Right, last poll for today, I think. Last poll of the day. Monika or Natsuki? Last poll of the day, chat. Do you want to read Natsuki or Monika first? Natsuki. Remember, Natsuki is in the chat. Don't turn off the TV, mate. By the way, chat, you are all rancid bloody liars, mate. You were acting like this was some sort of grim game with lots of bloody bad things happening. Nothing's happening, by the way. Just reading fucking books, mate, with the bloody girls. You've got to be feathering me. What's wrong with you? Bloody over-dramatic tarts. Wait for it, MJ Coon. Con. Yeah, because it's taking too long. We're about halfway through the game and nothing's happened, mate. Hurry up! Not my fault, chat. Slowest reader ever. Just you wait. Natsuki. Let me check some in chat. I'm not leaving the game. Don't spread rumours. We can play this in 24 hours, by the way, and we're doing it. Chat. Isn't the game meant to be beaten in like 4 hours? How long have I got left? Only a quarter in the game! I'm reading. Natsuki's won. Right. I like your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little bit more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. Hey, that may be true, but I wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring it all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy and add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic bollocks, but I see right through that BS. Making your reader look so hard for a deep meaning is just an excuse to not have any fucking meaning at all. I guess that's one way of looking at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you've figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Lock in. You did say bollocks, Natsuri. You did. Right. Tsuki, Natsuri again. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about bloody spiders. What if her friends start fucking talking about the fucking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter what she does in private. And it doesn't bloody matter, yeah, if it doesn't hurt anyone. Because it's gross, it's grim, it's disgusting, it's fucking rancid, mate. Because you're loving the bloody spiders, mate. And I'm going to tell everyone. So what the hell is she talking about then? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can complicate issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realise how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone thinks God, it's getting rancid. Of course, it's about everyone thinks about my... That doesn't matter, it can be anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid! Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn some bloody respective and others and for liking weird shit, mate. That's funny. Yuri wrote something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about her unusual hobbies. I didn't really get it, but she had something similar to you. That people shouldn't make others insecure about how they feel. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird shit in a fucking closet, mate. Not that there's anything wrong with being weird. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviours and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learnt her lesson. Well, I would say so, yeah. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she appreciates the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want people to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Oh, I'm frothing. Oh, I'm frothing! Right, lock in chat, last one. Hi again, MJ-chan. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that one. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. Great job, MJ-chan. I was going, Oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort in. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when the readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyse it for the nuance. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. And endless. The fuck does that say? Cacophony. The hell does it say? An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's it on about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is that even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. There's your advice, I've done it. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the classroom. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few bloody days. Well, I'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? It's just insane. I just keep reading the fucking chat and you're just dissing me constantly, mate. I am sat here! We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets. Fucking pamphlets. Forget it. Pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing during the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you'd heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the thing. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up with and recite poems. Sayuri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting up these posters, did ya? Well, do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to perform in a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri I've never shared poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite the poems in front of a lot of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. What the fuck does popcorn reading? What the hell is popcorn reading? So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. Matthew, continue on from the next line. 1,000-yard stare. Right, I'm looking it up. Since you want to play silly bastards on the chat. Right. Popcorn reading is a classroom practice where a student takes turn reading out loud, calling on the next reader by saying popcorn, but it's widely considered ineffective and potentially harmful to comprehension and confidence. What the fuck are you talking about? The bloody hell's a popcorn reading? If we start an event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And then more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone who's literate. Yeah! Fucking hell! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. I'm just getting fucking dissed, mate. I'm getting dissed by everyone, by the way. And it's the reason that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Now I'm getting fucking rattled, mate, and I'm misspeaking. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first fucking place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know what you can do it. Fucking popcorn, mate. I'm gonna be sick. I'm getting lightheaded. Oh God, I'm getting lightheaded. Fucking hell, I'm gonna be sick. No, I'm gonna be sick. I can't look at the chat. They're just begging on all fours to go faster. Fucking hell. We're almost halfway the fucking peak views, by the way. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to fucking ask, mate. I think that Sayuri and Monika have been really trying hard to get new members. So pack it in and start fucking reading on the stage, will ya? Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have an argument left. Ooh! Okay, fine! I guess I'll just have to get over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Oh, I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway. Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting in front of each other. No way! Monika! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of the bloody stage, mate? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through a notebook to specific poems she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line that she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Ooh! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri Anxiety Glances at All of Us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Marriage of Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. Enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. I can't fucking read, mate. It's harder than Dark Souls. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances round her as if she's bewildered by herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins, and when we give Yuri the recognition she deserves, it's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next. So Yuri hops out a chair with a cheerfully walks to the podium. Stop. It's fucking outrageous, mate. Fucking hell. It's the worst thing I've ever done in my pathetic life. This one's called My Meadow. Ah! Sorry, I giggled. So Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. So Yuri begins her poem. Somehow I feel like her soft voice was made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I was to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and stands up and applauds. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even MJ-chan liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But how many acts are there? But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing this kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. There's 5 acts! And I'm on 1! How many fucking acts are in this game? Four. There's 4 acts and I'm on Act 1. I'm not even halfway through the fucking game. We've been 4 hours in. Then next time I'm going to make a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Humph! Don't make me go before MJ-chan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let MJ-chan lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. You fucking what, mate? No, you want some, I'll fucking give it you. What are you talking about, lower the standards, mate? Don't start beef, we'll be here until 1. Natsuki! It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put the energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Humph! Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little bit. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Why are you asking me to skip, chat? I'm getting the law in. She huffs and back to her seat. That was so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite your fucking poem in front of people, you miserable little sod? I mean, doing it in front of others will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for people. But when it's just my friends... You've got to be kidding me. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. They've blocked out the skip button. That's not a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case. You won't have to worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank you for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that is all you have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up the button and get practice before the fucking festival, mate. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find another poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting so much effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Stop with the popcorn, please. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it today. I know a festival is coming up, but let's try and write a poem for tomorrow because I'm sick of it. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll be planning tomorrow, and then we'll have it weekend prepared. Monday's the big day, guys. I can't wait. I can do it. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If that's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two, always together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, MJ-chan. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's get on with it. Go. Not even. I walk home with Sayuri once more. I think... I can't with the chat. Stop with the chat. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot have changed. But today, Sayuri has been a little bit quieter. Hey, Sayuri! Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayuri fumbles her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? How would you do? What would you do? What kind of bloody question's that? You're kind of putting me on a spot here, mate. Chat. Huge law. Law. Yes, Yuri, no, Yuri. Little ball of fur. Vote on the poll, vote on the poll. We're near the end of the stream. Vote on the fucking poll, mate. I would still walk home with Sayuri, or I'd still walk home with Yuri. Yes, Yuri, no, Yuri. Soft MJ, warm MJ, little ball of Baldy. Yuri. We can look yet at the end. Make sure you vote. Make sure you vote. Oh my goodness, it's bloody midnight. I can't believe it. Right. We'll save at the poem and we'll start again tomorrow. Right, I'm going with Sayuri, okay, chap. Sayuri, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, MJ-chan. You think too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so. So Yuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to bloody happen, mate? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what's going to happen in all that time? Right, I'm saving here. End of the stream. End of the stream. Right, Hey, end of the stream. Since you wanted to be